Have you watched the Manningcast yet, Tony? Have you watched any of it?
I've watched parts of it. My wife actually likes to watch the regular broadcast better.
Okay.
Because she wants to know what down and distance it is and how much time is left in the game.
She's a traditionalist.
And sometimes you don't get that on the Manningcast.
So she's a traditionalist.
She's a traditionalist.
Okay, what do you think of Peyton's broadcasting skills? What do you think so far?
Well, I think it's definitely a different style that people gravitate to. Peyton could be an exceptional color commentator just on a regular broadcast. He can certainly do this. He can do it kind of any way you want. I think this really plays to a lot of people, fans like me, who I can watch the game and see what's happening in the background and listen to him and the guests and get entertained and get information and still watch the game. I think it plays to a niche of people, but I think he's really good at it.
Yeah, I know. But if he did a traditional broadcast, Tony, we wouldn't be able to watch him eat during it. You know, I mean, like,
yeah,
you know,
he'd be limited.
We wouldn't be getting the full scope, right? I mean, I'm sure you've seen Peyton eat before. I haven't. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know.
No, to me, it really does. It seemed like, hey, we're in how we were 15 years ago, watching film in the complex, and you know, hey, he's pointing out things, and we're talking about different things that are going on. It's just like watching tape with him, and that's a pretty cool feeling, I would think, for the general audience.
It sure is to me too, Tony, and the fact that I just love watching him and Eli too, but Peyton in particular, he gets particularly irked by bad football. Terrible. He gets.
You know what? And I can sympathize with him because I sit in our viewing room the same way. I'm sitting up there with Drew Brees. I used to sit there with Rodney Harrison.
Yeah.
And you watch things happen and you say, certainly they had to cover that. What was this running back thinking? How could you run out of bounds with a minute and 20 seconds left in your head? How could you? That just can't happen.
Right.
And it does. And then I feel like that old man who's telling people to get off the lawn, you know, and I say, I got to calm down.
Well, the funny thing is I used to watch games with Dion, and Dion would scream at anybody who made a bad mistake. He would scream at the screen, cut him. He said, if I was coaching, I would cut him before coming back. And now look who's the SWAC coach of the year.
I know.
You know?
I know.
How about that?
It's so funny, you know. It is so funny. You get so mesmerized by just, you know, not feeling like that should happen.
Right.
And when it does happen, it just kills you as a former player, as a former coach.
Yeah.
And then you realize, hey, you know what? Everybody's out there trying. Nobody wants to make mistakes. But they happen, and the more you can cut, that's why I admire New England so much. They work on that. They cut out those bad plays, and they make people beat them. And if you do that, you're going to win a ton of games.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.